guys, it's Amanda Panda. Welcome to today's Out of This World makeover. Rarity's being transformed into an alien from Toy Story. First, we have to prep this pony for customization by removing the eyes using a little bit of acetone, and then we have to remove all of Rarity's original mane. I cut off the bulk of the hair using some large scissors, and then using some teeny tiny ones, we can cut the mane all the way down to the scalp. To remove the actual hair, I'm gonna put my scissors directly inside of the head and then just start scraping against the hair roots. It's going to loosen them up and you can just pull them out with some tweezers. For the body, it's not going to take too much to remove the tail. Just gather it all, cut it all off, and then whatever little nub is left, you can press that right into the pony's body using the end of the scissors or some tweezers. The alien has a thin antenna at the top of its head, and Rarity's unicorn horn is a little bit too thick, so we need to cut off the bulk of the horn, and then we are going to be using Sugru today to give this alien pony a new antenna. The Sugru is an air dry rubber. To soften it up, just run it in between your fingers a little bit, and the warmth from your hands will make it nice and pliable. Let's use a piece first to fill in all of the holes that were left over from Rarity's original mane. Using your fingers, you can easily spread that Sugru out at the ends to make it blend perfectly with the pony's base. The little nub that was left over from Rarity's original horn is the perfect anchor point for the alien's antenna. If we didn't have that little nubbin, the antenna might not stay on and it could fall off. So it's really good that we used a Rarity for this custom. A little ball right at the top of the antenna, and then let's continue on with the rest of the Sugru molding. To make the eyes bulge out just like the alien, roll out 3 little balls of Sugru and then roll them out more into the shape of an oval, then a circle, because we kind of want them to be imperfect, and then just smush them right onto the pony's head wherever you want them to be. I'm gonna put one right in between the original eyes, and then right at the top of where Rarity's original eye was. If you don't like the shape of the eye, you can easily go in with some blunt tools and press that Sugru down to reshape it just a little bit, or even cut off excess Sugru if you need to make your eyes a little bit smaller. Flatten out some more Sugru and cut out some teeny strips that are the exact length of your eye, and lay one thin strip at the top, and these are going to be the alien's eyelids. Using the tip of my finger, I am going to go ahead and flatten out the ends of the Sugru to make it blend perfectly with the Sugru that we used for the antenna, and then put a second smaller piece at the bottom for the lower eyelid. That's all the Sugru work for the head, so let's do the body before the Sugru completely dries out on us. I took a long worm piece and wrapped it around the waist. I flattened it out a little bit with my fingers, and then using a blunt tool, we can easily cut off the excess and thin this out to make it the perfect size for the alien's belt. Now I have a round long piece, and that's going to be the collar of his outfit. So let's attach it right at the edge of the pony's neck. Make sure that it doesn't go above the neckline, because you might run into some trouble when you try to reattach the head later on. Once all of your Sugru has completely dried, it's gonna take about 4 hours, you can start painting. Let's do the smaller areas first. Purple for the neckline, dark blue for the belt and the shoes, and then a super bright green for the hands, so we're only gonna paint the bottom of the front 2 legs. I don't want to waste any of my special nail polish by painting the whole leg. We're only gonna paint the bottom area. I love this shade of green. It is a bright lime green, perfect for the alien, but it's a little bit thin, so we're going to need to put 3 coats of this, and once everything has dried, we can go in with the last shade that we need to make our alien, and that is a brighter but lighter shade of blue. And this blue is going to fill in all of the white areas that we have left over. Let's start off by using a very fine paintbrush to paint in the edges around the details we painted earlier. And then switch over to a larger brush to paint in the rest of those areas. This is going to take about 3 coats of paint, maybe even 4, since this acrylic paint is a little bit on the thin side. Now that that's dried, it is time for the alien's signature logo. If you wanted to, you could always paint it on, or you could use my hack, which is printing out the logo on regular printer paper, cutting it out and attaching it directly to the pony. I'm going to be using nail polish to attach the logo, but you could always use regular top coat for acrylic paint to do this. I just personally think that the nail polish makes it look a lot smoother. I put down a thick coat of clear, and then I'm just going to place this exactly where I want it to go, and then press down into that polish, and it's going to embed that paper. My logo is a little bit on the light side, so I'm going to fix that by going over some of the areas using the same colors. I'm using yellow and orange acrylic paint here to really make the outline of the planet pop. Last step is covering the entire pony body with 2 layers of clear top coat to seal all of that hard work in. And let's finish up with the alien's head. All of the sugru has completely dried. Let's start off by painting it the base color of green. I love this shade. It is so cool. It is like a fluorescent green. Really reminds me of the Toy Story aliens, and it's a color I just could not replicate with acrylic paint, so I decided to go with the nail polish for this custom. I ended up putting 4 layers of that green because it was very thin and light, but it covered very well in the end. Now I've switched over to acrylic paint, and all we have to do is fill in the eyes with white and the mouth with a little bit of black. And then to top off our pony, let's use the nail dotting tool and just give it a simple dot right in the center for its eye. That's it for this pony. Let's take a look at the completed transformation. Rarity has been completely made over. She looks out of this world. Check her out as an alien inspired by the movie Toy Story. Those eyes look so awesome. They looked a little bit weird, but once you paint it, it really kind of just looks like one solid piece, like it's supposed to be on the pony's head. It looks so cool. Which Toy Story character should be ponyfied next? Let me know your ideas down in the comments below. And that's a wrap for today's DIY tutorial. What an awesome pony to add to my custom My Little Pony collection. If you haven't checked out my other custom pony videos, you definitely should go check them out on my channel page. Thank you so much for watching, little pandas. Until next time, bye! You can follow me online to get the latest news and updates. Like my Facebook page, facebook.com/MandaPandaToyCollector, or follow me on Instagram at MandaPandaToyCollector.
Want to mail me something? Guess what? You can. Mail it to Manda Panda P.O. Box 2855, Humble, Texas 77347.